Greetings, YouTube. I heard a great line once was that if people know nothing, conspiracies are very easy to believe. And to fall for conspiracies, and we've all done it, you need to not know what the conspiracy topic is about. Because the more you know about the topic, the less likely you are to fall for a conspiracy concerning that topic. Um, So if you were to like try to convince me of a conspiracy involving professional sports, I might very well be able to buy into it because I know almost nothing about professional sports. Um, but I also have a pretty good bullshit meter, so I may be able to figure out in a broad sense that maybe you're selling me something that doesn't smell all that great. Um, but one of the things you hear a bunch from a lot of conspiracy theorists, from the anti-vaccine crowd, from the climate denial crowd, is there's this idea that big science is hiding things from you. Now, I don't know if you've ever discussed anything with an academic or someone that works in the tech fields. Not just like the tech bros, but the people who actually do the guts and work that comes to designing software and designing hardware, who are in the field, in the labs, running tests, helping people manufacture stuff on factory floors, things like that. They won't shut up. They want you to know. They will tell you ad nauseum about what they do in the most unbelievable degrees of pedantic detail. You will have to ask them to please stop. They will go on forever talking about something that they have devoted their lives to and they know a hell of a lot about. And now they have a new audience who gets to listen to them preach to the choir, if so to speak. So it isn't difficult to get researchers to talk to you. You can email a researcher directly and say, hey, I heard that you're doing this kind of thing. If you have a minute, could you tell me some resources that you might recommend for me to look into? I can guarantee you're going to get a positive response. If you show interest in this person's work that they've devoted their lives and their career to, they're going to give you a positive response. They're not hiding shit. These people aren't capable of it. They don't play with their cards close to the vest, folks. When it comes to like maybe one academic trying to hide something from another academic, sure, because they want to be the ones that get to the publish it first. But when it comes to the broad strokes of what they do, they're not hiding that. When you hear about people saying that, well, scientists are debating, evolutionary theory, they're not debating evolutionary theory as in, is it real or is it not? They're debating evolutionary theory on such minute details, your average layperson, even one who has read extensively about evolutionary theory, and I have, would not be able to comprehend. But to the researchers, those details matter. Those details are where grants come from, awards are won, and the publishing and publishing rights and the rights to say, hey, I got there first, that's what they want. I once heard a line that said that the fighting between academics is so fierce precisely because the rewards are so small. So real researchers and scientists don't hide stuff. They're not trying to hide things from you. They will tell you. And they have been telling you. There are tens of thousands of peer-reviewed articles available out in the world. There are doctoral dissertations that are registered with the Library of Congress, which you can just go look up. My therapist's dissertation is in there. I believe it did with aging and the perceived age of the research subjects. So it's in like interviewing 80-year-olds and asking them, how old do you feel? And invariably, all of them said they felt between 10 to 30 years younger, mentally, than they were physically. All right? Barring those that had suffered some kind of cognitive decline. And if I want to, I can go look it up. I don't want to. I probably would not be able to understand all the things that my therapist put into that loving dissertation that got him his PhD. But I could if I wanted to. And you can go out there and read all the articles you want in peer-reviewed journals, and you can listen to the rebuttals, and you can listen to them arguing back and forth. You can go all the way back and listen to the bickering of academics from the 17th and 18th and 19th centuries. Those writings are out there. No one's hiding them. There is no conspiracy. It's there if you want to look for it. And that's the problem. It takes an inquiring mind and effort, which your average conspiracy theorist doesn't have. Because if they're buying wholesale conspiracy theories, they're looking for simple answers for complex questions. And a line that I've always loved is that for every complex question, there is a simple answer, and it is wrong. There are no simple answers to complex questions. There are only complex answers to complex questions. And your average person doesn't like complex answers. They're not looking for subtlety. They're looking for something that and it makes them feel good. Because that's what they're looking for. They're looking to feel good. And that's what the conspiracy theory does. It makes them feel good about themselves and about their place in the world. But if you want information from researchers, just ask. Go read their articles. They're out there. I mean, it's just not hard to do the stuff. It takes very little effort to find the research, but it takes effort. It takes very little effort to find a good selection of, books on topics. It takes effort. Then you have to read the books. And a lot of people won't do that because it takes effort. Because the average American reading level is sadly about the 5th grade. That's heartbreaking to me that the average reading level in America is a 5th grade. That if you try to present someone with an idea that is even of high school level of complexity, you may lose them because their ability to comprehend tasks and subjects stopped at the 5th grade. That's soul rending. But yeah, researchers aren't hiding anything. They'll tell you if you ask. All you got to do is ask.